Well, welcome everybody for coming. And the topic tonight is leadership. Now, some might be asking, who am I to be talking about leadership? And I'm here to say that leadership isn't a title. It's a state of mind, and it's a way of living your life. And there's going to be two parts to this. I'm going to do the little PowerPoint that I like to do because it's all like neat and easy. And then I'm going to do a mindful visualization at the end. So first I just wanted to share a little story we could say about leadership. When my daughter was young, she tried out for the travel team for soccer, and she was told she made it. And then we were, as parents, we were contacted and said they didn't have enough coaches. Now, at the time, I had only been playing like a couple of years, so I really wasn't like very knowledgeable. But they had asked me to step up to be a coach. And I was just like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And I looked at my husband, he's like, you can do this. And so I did it. And I actually took lessons, and I figured what that person was teaching me, I could then in turn, because they were young, and teach them. But what the moral of the story, I guess, is that because I believed I could, because I cared and gave it my heart, it was a phenomenal team and lasted many years after that. So it's about, stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what you need to do. So let's get started. So as I said, leadership, we are all leaders in our own lives. Are you a leader of your own? And what does that mean? You are your own authority, you think independently, you live your life on your own terms, and you're authentic, regardless of anything or anyone else. In a planet of over 6 billion people, there's only one of you. You are totally unique in your qualities, characteristics, likes, and wants. You have a magnificent mind to be, do, and become whatever's in your heart. Fear is the largest factor of making us compromise who we really are. So do you like yourself? Do you cherish yourself enough to be who you really are, to stand up for who you are, to stand up for who you really are, to treat yourself with kindness, to brush yourself off every time you fall, to keep going even when it's tough? Being your own leader, you decide what you believe in, what's right for you, what feels right for you, your values, your code of conduct, your ethics, and your morals. Leader of your own life. In this, this woman found 4 different components that she felt created a leader of your own life. Commitment to a simple goal and do it exceedingly well. Don't overcomplicate what you need to do. Achieve your dreams. Goals can be ambitious and simple at the same time. To commit to doing really good work, but keep your sense of what you need to do streamlined and focused. So approach work like a noble craftsman, working diligently to get stronger, smarter, and better, little by little, on a daily basis. Appreciate all efforts you see around you equally, living a life of gratitude. Make a habit of acknowledging and sincerely praising efforts of those who have made your life better. Value the contributions of everyone equally. Make it your mission to uplift those around you. A famous basketball coach, John Wooden, said, "People want to believe that you are sincerely interested in them as a person, not just what they can do for you. It always comes back to courtesy, politeness, and consideration." Do not complain. Find the lesson instead. Malcolm X said, "There is no better than adversity. Every defeat, Every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson in how to improve your performance the next time around. Ruthlessly tame your ego. Without introspection, it's easy for leaders to succumb to their egos. Humility matters. Christine Lagarde, Director of International Monetary Fund, spoke, "When I sit in meetings and when things are very tense, I sometimes think to myself, come on, you know there's life, there's death, and there's love. And all that ego business is nonsense compared to that. Remain open, listen to others, dedicate yourself to finding wisdom in all places from which it springs." What kind of leader are you? A good leader can step into any given situation and construct a vision for a better future and execute a plan to see it into fruition. But the best leader takes a step further by understanding their strengths and weaknesses and learning to practice the leadership style that best suits them and their team, allowing them to accomplish more. Those around them can learn how to lead themselves, creating a positive cycle of growth. Now, don't we all want that? Then this goes into, Tony Robbins put together 7 different leadership styles. If you go through like business entrepreneurs, I mean, the list gets really big. And clearly some of these aren't going to fit our profile, but I just thought it was worth mentioning them all. So a servant's heart, skilled to serve a greater good, the most effective and powerful way to lead. When you focus on the ultimate purpose or vision, you're better able to persevere through hard times that may come your way. Democratic is one who places high value on diverse skills, qualities, and knowledge, base of their team and those around them. Doing so will tap into collective wisdom of the group has to offer. A visionary will be able to come up with new goals and ideas, but they are likely to enlist others to the plan on how to achieve those goals, as they typically don't like to be bothered with minute details. Coaching will work on cultivating deep connections that allow for more thorough understanding of an individual's hopes, beliefs, dreams, and values. It does run the risk of making others feel as though they're being micromanaged. When I read that, I was like, ooh, because I'm a coach. I was a coach of soccer. I was a health coach. And so reading that, that made me, might make me think things a little differently when I am so-called coaching. Affiliative focuses on building trust with the group and creating emotional bonds that will promote a sense of belonging in the organization. Pace setting is one who leads by example. They set and live by high standards for themselves in hopes that others will follow in their example. It can also create an environment where individuals in the group might feel they're being pushed too hard by a leader whose standards don't mirror their own. In commanding, they approach leadership with an attitude as do as I say because I'm the boss, giving directives and expecting others to follow suit without question. Well, clearly we know that commanding is not going to work for any of our business. There's no wrong way to be a leader. It's important to keep that in mind, that there's no one-size-fits-all leadership style. Different situations call for different approaches, depending on the needs and challenges of the moment. Different combinations of these will cultivate a community by fostering meaningful connections, coaching aspect, that makes us members feel comfortable collaborating, democratic, and utilizing resulting strength to carry out the vision in the mind's eye, visionary. So when contemplating solutions, be mindful all the different strengths and weaknesses within these leadership styles and explore whether combining 2, 3, or even 4 can help you achieve your goals. True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. Great leaders set out to be a leader. Don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. So what's your goal? Who do you want to become, and what are you willing to do to get there? And here are some famous leadership quotes. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. Mindfulness is so important. Buddha said that. If you don't believe in yourself, why is anyone else going to believe in you? That was Tom Brady. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. You don't need a title to be a leader. Mark Sanborn. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, become more, you are a leader. President John Quincy Adams. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be a value. Albert Einstein. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Rosa Parks. A leader is a dealer of hope. Napoleon. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. Leonardo da Vinci. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Helen Keller. So now I'm going to walk you through a little relaxation visualization. I want everyone to get comfortable. Close your eyes and take 3 or 4 slow, deep breaths, holding the breath a few seconds each time before exhaling. Once you have done this, think about your toes on one of your feet. Tell them to relax and allow the feeling of a pleasant relaxation to enter into those toes. If you find it hard to do this, wiggle your toes for a few seconds and then try again. Once your toes are relaxed, allow the relaxation to drift into your foot. Take as much time as necessary to do this, and then allow that pleasant feeling of relaxation drift through your ankle and up to your calf muscle. Once these muscles feel relaxed, allow that feeling to drift over your knees and into your thighs. Once your leg feels completely relaxed, focus on the toes of your other foot and gradually relax that leg. Once both legs are relaxed, allow that relaxation to drift into your abdomen and up into your chest. Relax one arm, followed by the hands and fingers. Repeat with the other arm. Now let that relaxation drift into your neck and your face and spread up to the top of your head. You are now almost totally relaxed. Think about the muscles around your eyes. Allow them to relax as much as they possibly can. Finally, mentally scan your body, searching for any other areas that may not completely be relaxed. Focus on that areas and find until they are completely relaxed too. Now you are totally relaxed. It's a wonderful feeling, the one that most people seldom experience while they're awake. It is also extremely beneficial. It allows for every cell in your body to relax. When you are relaxed like this, your brain produces alpha waves, and you enter an alpha state. This is a state of heightened awareness and suggestibility. Now, being in this heightened state, I want you to see yourself as a leader. As you see yourself as a leader, we're going to walk you through it. I want you to imagine leadership as a coat you put on. Give that coat a name, whether it be DD, BF, SC, SSC, QNMD, NNMD, whatever coat fits you best. Envision yourself putting that coat on. How does it feel? What color is it? Does it need any tailoring? What makes that coat feel good? Where do you feel the coat needs to be adjusted? Make those adjustments. Make that coat fit you perfectly. Now that you have that custom tailored coat that fits you perfectly to your unique own self, how do you feel now? Is there a smell that comes to you? Is there a sound wearing that coat? Is there an emotion that gets evoked from it? And sit with that. Think about that. Knowing with absolute certainty, if you apply the correct principles, you can have it. You can be wearing that coat. Once you have imagined this clearly, take a few slow, deep breaths. Stretch and open your eyes. Congratulations, you have taken a major step towards becoming a successful, creative visualizer. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. It went a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Thank you, Corinna.